Hey guys, we are in the basement, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite Neo Geo games. This is actually a very interesting game. It was published by Gavaking in the year 2000, and oddly enough, this is the only game they ever put out. So it's definitely one of these lost gems. If you've never played it, you should really seek it out. The game is called Nightmare in the Dark. And I have it here in my 4-slot dedicated Big Red Neo Geo, and we're going to show you today, guys, how it plays. The game is very similar to Snow Brothers and also Bubble Bobble. If you ever played any of those games, it's a very neat game. It's actually a cooperative game. You can play with 1 or 2 players. 2 players play simultaneously. I tell you what, why don't I just set up the tripod and show you guys how Nightmare in the Dark plays. Okay, we have the tripod set up here. Now it says press player 1 or player 2 start. My games are all on free play, so right now it's saying, hey, do you want to play 1 or 2 players? We're going to play a 1-player game. And basically how it works is you are this little grave, this little cemetery caretaker here. And we have 2 controls. We have fire and jump and move. And there's 2 different fire buttons. You can use whichever one you want. And fire is, he's throwing these little fireballs. So let's start the game. And basically what we want to do is we want to kill the ghouls, the monsters on this board. So I move left and right, I could jump, and I can't go down unless I fall. So if I want to, I can press jump to go up, but you can't press jump to go down. You basically have to fall to get to the level below. Now the object of the game here is to kill all of these little zombie guys, and you kill them by hitting them with these fireballs, but they don't. You have to hit them many times. So let me try to isolate one here. And when you hit them the first time, you kind of stun them. And I just actually lost a life right there. So right here are my lives, and I start with 3. And then when you kill them, they turn into a fireball, which you then can grab and use that to kill everybody else. So that was the first level. That was level 1-1. And basically it goes level 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, and then on the 5th level there's a boss battle. Alright, so So right now I have to kill these guys multiple times, and I want to throw these fireballs so they kind of go on a path and try to get as many of these guys as I can. Now this thing here is a good thing because it will level my guy up, and now I move a little faster. Alright, so we got 1 guy left, kind of a big zombie or a mummy up there. So let's go get him. It's funny to me that this company only made this one game, because I love this game. And this is really, by far, one of the better games on the Neo Geo. You know, I'm not really into, like, the whole Neo Geo fighter scene, and so games like this that aren't fighting games, to me, are just, like, so awesome. It makes me just wish there were more games like this on the Neo Geo. Alright, so I got the fireball, and if you hold on to the fireball for too long, it'll turn back into a zombie. So if I go up here, see, there, turned back into a skeleton. So I'm going to get it, let's get this guy, and we cleared the level, and a little tiny jewel drop there. Alright, next level. I love the graphics though, I love the sprites in this game, and how the guy looks, little little cemetery keeper, whatever you want to call him, grave keeper. The game does get pretty hard though. Alright, so I want to come up here and try to make the most out of that, and I didn't really do too well. So let's see if I can get more than 1 guy with that. I do want to get those diamonds because they're good points. Now supposedly there's like cracks. I read this online that if you're able to hit your fireball on a crack in the floor or the wall, the fireball will go out of control. I have never been able to figure that out, what they're talking about. If anyone knows, let me know, because supposedly there are like cracks in the floor or something, and if your fireball hits it, it like ping-pongs off the board. Okay, so here's a boss battle. So this is the boss's life up here. He's got 4. Now, I can't hurt him with my fireballs. What I need to do is kill these zombies that he's spawning, turn them into fireballs, and then throw them at the boss. This game does have some good music too. So I'm trying to get a zombie far away from him so I can I lost a life there. Alright, so I'm gonna get this fireball and I'm gonna do some damage there. Let's see if I can get one more real quick. Quick. Alright, treasure chest. If you hit the treasure chest with your fireballs, it starts throwing diamonds out. As long as you can survive and before it disappears. And I just died. I need to continue my game. And by the way, Neo Geo, I mean, their whole business model was games that continue. I mean, that was pretty much the MO of all games in the 90s. So it says there my range is up, so I can now throw the fireballs farther. So he's only got one life left. Fudge. Let's get this guy. Come on. Alright, so we got him. And he dropped all kinds of lunacy here. I'm going to actually go for the upgrades. So my fireballs are a little more powerful now. Alright, so we're moving on. And that's basically the game. Now we're in World 2. It's just rinse and repeat. Every 5 levels, you face a boss. So I'm going to try to get as many as I can. Shit. I'm going to continue one more game, and then we'll call it quits. Alright, so we passed the first level. The second, there's a little power-up. Range up. Stage 2-2. And the enemies are getting a little more interesting here. There's like little Quasimodo guys that run really fast. And I just lost a life. Alright, let's see if we can get a good fireball here. And clean house. I didn't do 12. There we go. Oh shit, there was one guy left. And there you go. That's basically the game, guys. You know, it really is like, it just starts repeating itself. The levels get harder, more diverse. The bosses get more interesting. It's really a great game. It really is a shame that this developer, they only published this game and then they vanished. I don't like that. So, I do have a memory card in here, and I'm going to save my progress to the memory card. And by the way, if you go to the Neo Geo forums, there's a guy on there that made these memory cards. I'm not going to pull it out because I actually had some issues with it connecting, but it's a modern memory card, and I have that in my Neo Geo all the time, and I basically am saving progress on a bunch of stuff, including this game. And by the way, it always warns you, your card is still inserted. Like if you're in an arcade, you don't want to walk away and leave your card behind. Anyway, there you guys have it. That is Nightmare in the Dark for the Neo Geo. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my little YouTube channel, now's a great time to click that subscribe button. I try to release videos every Sunday, so go ahead and subscribe, and when I release them, you'll get a little notification, telling you, hey, John released a new video. And also, check out my podcast, VideoGameOutsiders.com. Video Game Outsiders, we record that show live every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on allgames.com. That's every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern on allgames.com. If you go there, our voices will start coming out of your computer, and you can listen to the podcast live, or go to VideoGameOutsiders.com. Anyway, guys, there you have it. We'll talk to you later.